All right. S&P 500, Nasdaq 100 making brand new all-time highs. Stocks flying across the board. SMCI going from a $300 stock to $1,200. Bitcoin going from literally $25,000 last fall, and today pretty much almost a brand new all-time high. I was thinking later this year I'll make YouTube videos when I have my setup and everything, but prices are just ripping way too fast and way too far. We're like in March and we're like on the moon already. I think we may be past the moon already. So pretty much jumping into the videos would be like this until I get my setup going. But pretty much here on SPY is as simple as stay bullish. Why SPY is above 490 and only below. Once we break below 490, it make sense to get bearish on this market, because that's when we get the confirmation of the lower low. And pretty much right here, if we make a brand new all-time high again, we need to break above targets of 515 to price targets of 523, and I have a long one at 450. Now between those price targets of 523 and 550, I do believe all the bears will capitulate, and only when all the bears capitulate and say that we were wrong, we will get a correction that can be around 10 to 15%, potentially even greater, because these vertical rallies only end one way. And any experienced investor, any experienced trader has seen nothing goes up forever. But right now, it's just simple as the S&P 500 SPY ETF, just stay bullish above SPY 490. Nasdaq 100 triple Q, so pretty much bouncing off this trend line, making a brand new all-time high, bouncing off the trend line, making a brand new all-time high. We broke below the trend line as a bear trap. Nvidia had earnings, and now we have this big fat massive gap, and we're now currently making the brand new all-time high. We rejected off that brand new all-time high today. I'll say that the Nasdaq 100 is pretty much staying bullish while it holds above 434, because below 434 we can fall like a knife, not just close the gap at 430, but we may even take out the low at 421 and start that correction. So it's just as simple as time to swing long above 446, and below 434 it will be starting to time to get bearish, time to jump ship, as I should say. Introducing SOXX Semiconductors ETF. Now, I do believe on the smaller time frames, on the such as the daily, there are some quite the warning signs. There happens to be just these really mass gaps we have on the daily chart, and if the top semiconductor stocks just start correcting, this thing can drop pretty quick. So it's simple, pretty much simple as we stay bullish above 630, and only below 630 can we confirm that it will be time to get bearish. Normally when it comes down to something that's parabolic like this, it's just really not good to go short until you really just have that extra confirmation to be sure. So we could see this gap fill around 655 and then pretty much see what it will do from there. We should, or just get one final last pop before it's time to either start making lower lows to make a correction happen, or just a lower low before the next higher high. All right. Congratulations, Microsoft. You're now the biggest stock in the stock market with a 3,000 laughing. $3 trillion market cap. Pretty much on a daily time frame, it's just pretty much in a trading range between 406 and 416. Above 421, we'll probably start making brand new all-time highs that could take us to the 320s to 340s. And if we somehow was to break below this trading range, we need to break below the double bottom at 398, and below 398 we'll likely just fall down to retest 384 pretty much. Just when you believe it won't go lower, it actually does. And for today, that would be Apple stock, as it has now gapped down and now sitting around 173. Now, I will say right now for Apple, All right, now is not the time to be going short because each time we tapped the bottom of the trend line, we saw a massive counter trend rally before it had lowered. And now today, as today, we just pretty much almost just about has tapped that support trend line. So pretty much right now, it's either a good time to take on risk, just use 173 as the risk reward as your risk level to go long, or just pretty much as right now is just a really good time to accumulate some shares at. All right. NVIDIA, the news breaker, world record breaker, earnings breaker. Oh, yeah, you name it all. This stock does it all. So, pretty much here for NVIDIA, don't go short. All right, that's it for this video, and you have a good one.